Alright, YouTube, this is going to be a full gameplay. I'm actually currently out of town right now. So you guys can see we're going against the Seattle Seahawks. We're using my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers. Now, this is going to be a full gameplay, kind of labbing with T, right? A little bit of a kickoff of the series. Oops, as I smack my mic. Anyways, the reason I'm choosing the Packers is because they're DBs. They have really good safeties. They have good corners. Just speed all across the board. I know speed isn't everything, especially when we get into a game of Regs, but it does matter a lot. Now, the Seattle Seahawks are certainly no slouch of competition. They've got some good receivers. They got a insane quarterback and, well, not the best offensive line. That's really what they're going to be struggling with quite a bit. Now, right here, we're setting up our personnel, how I like to run 3-3-5. I know a lot of people run it differently. We're just setting it up how I like to, getting all my audibles set, and just in case maybe he audibles to bunch, trips. There could be a lot of different formations he audibles to. Now, unfortunately, right here, we didn't get the chance to be able to choose a play we wanted. We kind of got forced into nickel and the one right there, and so we had to audible into a 3-3-5. My mindset is, with that kind of situation, you can use your timeouts. You could use your pause. The thing is, with this year, the way that pauses are, you get one pause, I believe it's per half. And so say you use that pause, well, then it's gone, right? And you have to end up dashboarding in, well, kind of a little bit of a douchebag kind of move right here. So starting off this I-form Pro, I believe that's the second time that he's running this little ISO dive run. We'll see what it comes out in. Usually if people are running like an Ask Madden or Coach Suggestions, which kind of seems like what this guy is doing, I often just come out in man defense and pretty much play it stock for the most part. Here he's running a little RPO. It might have been a read option right there. I'm pretty sure it's an RPO bubble to the right side. Here's the trick with Regs players, is a lot of people will run custom. Okay, that's the one downside why I don't like Regs, is because people can run with custom playbooks and just put like 50 bajillion different money plays in there. And you basically got to know the entire game and all the YouTube money plays out there to be able to stop right here, bagging it up really good. Our spy gets swerved out. Honestly, there should have been no way that he got away, but because the way that pursuit angles are and spies aren't able to do their job because just that, he gets a really lucky bailout and is able to scramble for the first. So again, we're just going to be sticking to this cover one. It kind of seems like he's just jumping through random formations. Last time he ran an RPO out of this, so we're just getting ready to try and shoot inside zone. More so is what I'm concerned about right here. He might be making a bunch of fake hot routes. It's been a week since I played this game. So again, this is kind of labbing with T right here. Giving you guys kind of inside the mind right here. He's running this little bubble. We got our inside stuff. And this is another reason this is one reason I don't like the Packers, okay? Inside stuff sucks. It does nothing. Like, yeah, it may just shut off the tackles, but 10 times out of 10, he's just going to run past the running back, and he's not going to make a play. So, honestly, I'd probably switch out that defensive tackle altogether because I don't need it. Right here, we're trying to do a little bit of a shed defense. Not getting the sheds we need. He's dumping it off every time. So, again, we're just remembering that stuff. You guys will see at the end of the game kind of what happens. Stay tuned to the end of the game. So here we go. I-form Pro. Last time he ran the ISO dive, potato. We're gonna try and shoot it. I really haven't labbed ISO too much. Right here, screen. This is when you know you're playing a demon. Right here, he's not even following his blocks. He's running past his blockers into the end zone, touchdown to start off the drive. So again, this is kind of the hard thing about Ask Madden players, is you literally have no idea what play they could possibly call. And when they come out in a formation, you are pretty much guessing what they are going to call. And right there, I was playing man defense. For some reason, whenever I call man defense against the screen, it gets bagged. But when my opponents call man defense against me, my guy that is manned up to the running back seems to always get cut block. Or chop block, whatever it's called. I don't know why. So right there, he's trying to force my CPU to get a cats to where I cannot get a touchback. And so just always make the ball bounce out. So here's what we're running for defense. Defense, I believe we're playing 4-6 or multiple D. One of the two. I kind of switch between those two. Offense, this is my second or third time running gunny slot offset. We're going to be running a lot of one trap, okay? I've come to the determination that if we are going to play people that don't know what they're doing, or we're going to be playing sweats all the time, you might as well sweat your nuts off, right? 0-1 trap off the races. This guy was playing some sort of man defense right there. Honestly, you can't shoot it out of cover 3, or not cover 3. You can't shoot it out of 3-4 odd. You just got to know what you're doing. And, well, you'll see this guy really doesn't know what he's doing. Running inside zone right here, getting to the outside. That's the nice thing about zone runs is oftentimes your tackle will get and set the edge fairly well, but it's never a guaranteed. So, again, sticking to this gunny slot offset. I know this is kind of boring. 0-1 trap inside zone. Everybody runs the meta. You like to be off meta sometimes, don't you? I'm like, well, yeah. But you know what? I've had enough of just like screwing around, so we're going to go ahead and run the meta stuff, okay? The meta is 0-1 trap. 0-1 trap, baby. That's what we're going to be doing a lot. So you guys can see right there, there's our audibles. I don't know if I'm going to stay with this or not. I'm kind of bouncing between 3 different formations. Yeah, and I know they're all meta, okay? Gun bunch offset, trips tight end, or gunny slot. On defense, honestly, this is going to sound really weird, but because I'm not a competitive Madden player, I'm not really looking to make any MCS runs at all. I'm probably going to get out 3-5 here sometime and just lob a new defense, just because everybody runs 3-5. It's the meta, and on defense, I don't like to be meta. Okay, I was ahead of the meta at the beginning of the year, and now everybody's caught up, and it kind of sucks because everybody knows how to beat it. So, I'm going to trap again. This guy does not know how to stop out of 3-4 odd. It's really tough to stop 0-1 trap out of this particular formation out of the 3-4 odd unless you're using a safety. Just the way that the blocks are. And something that I've learned after playing a couple games after this is ID the mic is really good. And we'll be making a video about how ID the mic works against the run game. If you guys don't know that already, we'll probably be making that. Well, right now it's 10 o'clock at night and it is Wednesday. We'll probably be making that on Thursday and releasing that for you guys. So again, 0-1 trap all the way down the field. So this time looks like he was in a 4-3 set. Not really sure what he's on defense. Okay, I don't know. No idea whatsoever. So, 2nd and 6, right? You guys have seen this guy has not been able to stop 0-1 trap. Period. Point blank, period. If they can't stop it, why would you change it up? I know a lot of CFMs out there, like, you have to change the play call up. Well, you have to think about it like this. An NFL team is never going to switch something up if you simply can't stop right there. Slow. Throwing a low point pass, easy dot, anger out, beat that man defense all the time. I don't know who his user was manned up to right there, but whoever it was, I'm guarantee you he left it wide open. So here we go, another cover 3 demon right here. We're going to go ahead and run level cell. Okay, I don't even know what he did right there. He sent 7 at me. Oh, engage 8. He did engage 8. This is kind of where I'm bouncing back between Buccaneers, who is it? 49ers, Chiefs, and Eagles. Packers, they don't have tight end apprentice. I don't know if you really need tight end apprentice to run this. From my experience, you can, but it seems to be a little bit better when you have tight end apprentice because the corner out run by the tight end is a lot better than the level cell, than the posts, and I think those are the only plays. There might be one more play that has a corner out. So anyways, kind of debating about that. If I'm going to be running this, then I'm not going to be in Packers. More than likely, I'm going to be in Bucks, but then Bucks don't have the greatest safeties. So, I mean, that's kind of the problem with regs is you give and take, right? I mean, I guess that's how the NFL is. You got to play with your weaknesses, right? So, right here, again, this is a single back trio. It looks like he's running a play action, so it's crossers. There's going to be a crosser somewhere. We're playing the underneath stuff because it's wide open. I thought he was going to throw over top, so I tried to bait him back over the top, see if he'd throw me a pick. Instead, throwing on the run, we get bailed out. Russell Wilson obviously can't make a throw to save his life right now. And we get him to a 2nd and 10. So again, we're just playing this cover 1 robber press. You guys may be thinking, Maestro, why are you doing this? He's just going to destroy you all day long. Well, here's the thing. Notice how he's just kind of jumping between different formations. It's either that he's calling Ask Madden or he just has specific money play. So right here, we set our cloud flat in preparation for the RPO bubble, and we have a curl flat on the opposite side. I don't think I touched my curl flats at this point. We're backing everybody off just so DK Metcalf can't just smoke us over the top for a 1-play touchdown. Just playing a little more passive defense and just trying to get some interior sheds going on right here. So right here, it takes a delay game. I don't know what he was doing. He obviously wasn't paying attention whatsoever to the play clock. So again, gun spread. I kind of assumed that he's doing a bunch of slants. Like he might have been in 4 verticals and just decided to slant everybody. And that's why I have the cloud flats. And I believe I played the sticks right here as well. Again, just trying to get them to play the sticks. So if their slant goes too deep, well, you know how it works. Sometimes cloud flats won't drop back how they should. So right here, there's the 2 slants we were waiting for. And bang, trying to get a hit stick fumble. But, well, there's no fumbles in this game. So I was correct. He had 2 slants. He's running 4 verticals and just making a crap ton of hot routes. Like, a ton. So this guy's jumping between. And now that I'm watching this back, again, this is labbing with me. Now that I'm watching this back, I'm noticing he's jumping between spread, tight slots, and random single back formation. So it's kind of difficult to say whether he is in Ask Madden or if he just has a bunch of specific plays that he thinks will work against man defense. Now, I will give it this. He's doing very well at the very beginning of the video to destroy my man defense. And you can see right here, we're starting to touch our curl flat. So, gun tight slots, I was kind of anticipating a corner out. And I wish I could have my little marker right now. But on the left side, there is a corner out ran almost every single time. You can see right there, there's the corner out right there. We take it away, and he has to take the underneath stuff instead. So right there, we bagged that corner out because that corner out, I noticed, was beating my man defense almost every single time. So now he's going back into this gun spread, okay? Just straight demon stuff. Just jumping between a whole variety of formations. I put a curl flat out there. This time they're set to 15, so he's not going to be able to drop down to flats and play a little RPO bubble. Right there, taking a draw. Again, I don't know what this guy's doing on offense, and as I've said earlier, this is kind of the frustrating points about about Regs is customs. I think it's stupid. I think you're a bum if you honestly have to have a custom playbook and have 50 different money plays that beat one different play instead of being able to have hot routes and actual scheme right here. This is the problem. Oh my. Madden 21. Yep. Drop picks. They fixed the drop catches on offense. They surely did not fix it. And you can see right here, after the races, getting a little running into his blockers, getting what I don't even know if you can call that stick work, letting the clock wind down. I'm like, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, why are you not taking a timeout? You got 50 seconds. You better take a timeout because the chew clock. I don't even know if it's a bug. Apparently, it's not a bug. Apparently, they purposely put it into the game. Is a very big factor in this game. So if he doesn't screw up right here, he's got 3. It's pretty much guaranteed 3 as long as he doesn't throw a pick. You guys know how the name of the game goes, right? You throw what should be a pick, the game blesses you with a touchdown. So right here, we're just trying stuff out. Usually I wouldn't go against dollar against 5-5, but I kind of expected more of a QB draw, but like more of 4 verticals, one of the 2. So we're just slanting D-line inside, trying to get some sedge. Again, we got curl flats set to 15 just in case there's a corner out. I was actually thinking he was going to quick snap and just throw hitch corner, which I think that's what that play was, looking back at it. I'm not entirely sure. Hitch corner is just, I don't know. You really shouldn't hold on to the ball that long. You should just get up to the line and just quick snap that play. It's literally that good of a play. It's a solid play, and it's pretty tough to stop, if I'm being honest, because you can't send pressure. Sheds are non-existent. Well, you kind of know the name of the game, how it goes. So right here, going back to this 3-2-5. Again, just a lot of different formations I really haven't specifically labbed for. With my run defenses, I've more so focused on the meta and what's popular. So, of course, when you run into people that are just running off meta stuff, you really don't know what to expect. Right here, running this play action, there's nobody open. He's having to run, and, well, you know how fumbles go. QBs don't fumble in this game. He takes another timeout. So, hold up. We took a timeout, then he took a timeout, okay? So, we're trying to get the ball back, 3rd and 4. I played a cover 4 that time because, well, I just want to keep everything in front. Back into this gun spread. I don't know why I haven't touched my curl flats by now. I don't know. So, again, we're still playing this cover 4, trying to keep everything in front. He runs a screen. 3rd and 4, we're just trying to pull back our user right there because by doing that, what happens is there will be a different defender that engages with the block instead, and hopefully you can make the tackle as the user. Again, you're just trying to make sure that most people run ahead of their blocks. They don't stay behind and let the block set up. They run right past them, kind of like what this guy did. So, gun empty tray. Again, it could be a hitch corner. Last time the tight end ran a corner or a post route. We're just going to play straight up man defense, okay? And right there, holy my lord, Darnell Savage, punch him in the face. knocking the ball out. Touchdown saving hit stick right there. Oh, love Darnell Savage because of that, because of his high hit power. Now, we remembered that in and out smoked our DB, so we're going to be watching out for that again. We got to watch out for the corner route. We got to watch out for the in route. We're watching for the in route. The in route's not there. Instead, he takes a different in route. Instead, again, this is kind of the annoying part about facing Regs players, because you never know what they're going to come out in. They could come out on 5 wide, or they could come out in single back trips. They could come out in gun bunch. They could come out in split close pats. You never know. You never know, and you have to know every single play, every money play in the game to be able to stop some of these guys. Okay? So, you never know. Play man defense. See if they know how to beat man defense, and then just adjust from there. That's my biggest piece of advice if you're a Regs player. So, now he's kicking off. We got two timeouts left. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter. I want to say we get ball at half. I'm not confident in that to say whether or not it is true. But we're going to be going into this gun A slot offset. Now, he has not ran commit once. I don't know if he knows how to run commit or not. He probably doesn't. I feel like, honestly, most Regs players just have a bunch of money plays on offense. And then when it comes to defense, they have absolutely no idea what to do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But right here, we're going to see if he... I thought he was in a cover 2, so we're going to try bombing him over the top. It's actually cover 4. We have X, and we got it. Laser to Valdez Scantling. 93 speed to the crib. Putting us up 14-14, basically 0-0 now. You can't go cover 4 stock against the gun split or gun ace slot offset. You can't go cover 2 because you can glitch out a deep half. Essentially, you got to send pressure, or you really got to just play off with your user, or you got to man up that deep post route. Okay, that deep post gets over basically everything. Everything in the game. Okay, so you got to really just watch out for that specifically. We saved that play in our back pocket just for that time, and you see right there, hitting with a one-play tutty over the top for an easy gain. Now, we already got a video about that. Boom, hit in the face, knock him down. We already got a video about that. And so you guys can go check it out. If you're new to the channel, well, be sure you hit that subscribe button. So again, we're going to be playing this cover 1 robber press. He's just coming out of a variety of formations. Gun tray Y flex right here. We got curl flats. I should have moved my curl flats to 25 right here. Play action, PA crossers. Looking for the crossing route. Nothing open. And finally, we get the pick. So 6 seconds to go. 2 timeouts left. We're going to go into gun A slot offset again. I don't remember. I'm so bad about remembering this, guys. This is something I need to work on, is just memory. Is whether or not I get the ball. So again, he's in this cover 4 drop shot tier. We're going to see if we can hit him over the top again, okay? Maybe he forgot. Nope. This time he's on the safety. We're going to go ahead and take A, see if we can get a little stick work. Nope. Okay, did he hold on to the ball? He held on to the ball at least. So here we go, 14-14 at half, and we get ball. Even better, we get ball, so we're going to more than likely be up 21-14. Because this guy hasn't been able to stop our offense. We haven't been able to stop his offense. Okay. I'm usually a second half player. I'm almost never good in the first half. I'm usually pretty trash the first half. But the second half, I start just playing a little bit smarter on defense and on offense. And things just finally start to click. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Are you guys more of a first half player, or are you a second half player? Curious. I'm definitely a second half player or a first half. I feel like a lot of defensive minded players are. So he's baselining what I was assuming is a cover 3, but we're going to run this 0-1 trap again. Let's look downfield. Cover 3. I was correct. So that was a cover 3. I kind of guessed it right looking at the game again. So again, this is just some key information to keep in mind, and you can kind of look at it pre-baseline too to see what they're in. I knew that guy was in cover 3 to begin with, but because he can't stop 0-1 trap, again, if they can't stop it, why would you stop running it, right? No reason to. So this guy looks like he's in the man defense right now. It might be a sin 50. Taking our taper out because man defense, especially, oh my lord, Jamal Adams, punch him in the face. Because man defense in Regs, especially if they don't have him far enough outside, just can't get the jump on it. So right here, he's trying. Like, he's doing all sorts of stuff. So we're going to ID his user to try and get some good blocks. Right there, the linemen go right after him. You can see stop and go after the races to the Baja, trying to get one more stop and go, and did we get it? Oh, down on the 1. I took a clip of that. That would have been an amazing stop and go to the crib, to the house. Okay, so anyways, down on the one, we're going to see if he's at goal line. So we're going to try Owen Trap. I've never ran Owen Trap against goal line. We actually switched to inside zone. Getting blown up the backfield. Number 74, I don't know what he did. Who knows? We're going to run Owen Trap right here. This is kind of just testing it. I'm curious to see what it does. Owen Trap, he gets right there to the Baja, to the crib, Baja, whatever you guys want to call it, as W would say, for a touchdown, right? So Owen Trap looks like it works against goal line, okay? Now, obviously, if you're playing somebody that's a little bit better on defense than this guy, well, they probably do know a way as we almost missed the field goal because of lag. Most good players know how to blow up inside zone and Owen Trap out of this formation. If you guys don't know how to, well, check out the full defensive guide for members today. So, anyways, kicking off, up 7 points. Little over 3 minutes remaining in the third. He's down 7. He needs a score. We need a stop. One stop right here, guys. That's how the game works. Okay, so we're going to be going back into this cover one robber press. He's going into I form. Again, I don't really lab for this kind of formation because you don't see a lot of people running it. We're going to play a little more passive defense right here. Even if he runs it, play action. We're ready for this. Looking for the dig route bag. Nobody open. That man defense played it perfectly. Our user is on the middle third, but of course, I'm not too concerned about that because we have man defense right there to play the ball instead. So again, cover one robber press, gun tight slots. Remember, he used a corner out last time. I remember that. I remember there's a corner out there every single time. So we're going to leave the curl flat set to 15. He is nowhere to go except for these little checkdowns. I was trying to hit stick right there, but Hallman doesn't have really high hit power. He's not going to be able to force the ball out or any of that stuff. So we get him to 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, he's going to go back into this I-Form Pro. I believe he's just going to run this ISO or dive, whatever it is. They're basically the same thing. So we're going to try our best. Again, this is that prime example why inside stuff is a bad thing to have on your defense and why I need to just start getting rid of him whenever I use the Packers because it literally does more harm than good. For people that say it helps, I would love to know how it helps your own defense because, well, it baffles me how it doesn't help. So this guy's going to probably run a play action again. Nope, this time he actually runs dive. You can see right there inside stuff not activating. When it doesn't activate, I don't know. For some reason, it does better. I don't know. So we're going to go into 3-5 wide because I can't stop throwing out of 3-5. But now he goes empty. Okay, so there's a dig route somewhere. Maybe a corner route or a post route somewhere as well. So, again, we're just going to play a stock man defense right there. There's the in route. There's the corner route. There's nothing open. We send the spy. And, well, it looks like he was about to either throw it away or he was about to just chuck it into coverage because that's how it goes. Again, this is kind of why, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. This is why I like to just play stock man defense for the most part. Because a lot of Regs players, and this is nothing against them, but I feel like a lot of them don't know how to deal with man defense until you start to get into those players that are actually pretty good at the game. And so right here, again, there's the corner out bag. Throws into double coverage, and, well, because that curl flat set to 15, we get it, and we are gone. We are gone. A little stop and go, trying to dumb out the defenders right there. Off, a little stop and go, dumbs out the AI, and we get the pick 6 we need. So there's the stop. There's the score. Now, it's only going to be 28, provided we don't miss this field goal. You guys want accurate field goals. This is not the channel, okay? This is not the channel for accurate kicks. We got the 1 point, though. We got the PAT, so we're now at 14 points going into the 4th quarter. So we kick it off. We're playing some pretty good defense. I feel pretty confident about stopping that gun tight slots. It looks like it's mesh. I believe that's what it's called. Mesh something. I don't remember the exact. It might just be basic old mesh. So mesh has a corner out, double drags. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think it's all too good. So we go ahead and switch it up to 3-3-5 wide, trying to stop this inside zone, or not this inside zone. This is a dive or an ISO. He might run play action right here. He runs play action, some sort of PA boot rollout right here. We send the person we need to. Oh, I was going to say, and we get the pick. Darnell Savage, we go ahead and show by. I'm trying to get this guy to rage quit. Trying to get a little sticker with him. And, well, he doesn't. So, here's the thing that I'm afraid of at this point. And, you know, it's so sad to say this, but I'm afraid this guy's going to go ahead and dashboard me. Now, yeah, this is just a simple, random person that I'm playing. But you know how much it sucks to have to play a full game and to get the person just to straight up dashboard you and like the game never happened? it sucks. So we're trying to air truck. We've got a video, I believe, coming out soon. We should have a video coming out about air trucking and how it works, the reason that's effective, and why you should be using it. It's right here. Taking the little corner out, Valdez Scantling, swerve catch on the sideline, gain of 16 yards and a first down. So now this guy's just playing a cover 4 drop, okay? Cover 4 drop, I don't know why people run it. It's a good, okay, I don't even know. I don't even think it's that good of a defense at all this year. And with the baseline press, I go ahead and streak Valdez Scantling, see if we can beat him over the top. We don't because he doesn't have enough speed, but we can hit the corner out for an easy dot instead. That's the problem with cover 4 or any cover 3, is that corner out's going to be absolute money. So again, he's still in his 3-4 odd. 3-4 odd is not the way you guard this formation. You really can't defend it all too well. 3-3-5 wide, I think, is way better to defend this formation than 3-4 odds. Right here on the safety, we got the little Texas route for a touchdown. So now the score is 34-14. You would think at this point he's gonna quit out, right? And at this point, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. This guy can't stop us on offense, so we're gonna go ahead and just run the score up. All right, we're gonna play toxic. Do we get it? Do we get it? We don't. We get stuffed at the goal line. Kind of a little unfortunate he didn't reach for. I feel like usually your players reach for a lot more than, well, what the game makes it to seem. So we're up 20 points now. The game's basically over. But now we're just going to talk a little bit about defense, a little bit more about offense, right? So again, we're staying in this nickel 3-3-5. Usually if you're in this kind of situation, you can just start messing around, honestly. You don't have to try anymore. We're just going to keep running the score up. But in these kind of situations, it's often best just to try something you've never tried before. Try a different formation you may think is good, and then just see if it is any good. If it's not, then move on from it. At least you know now that you shouldn't even bother wasting your time with it, right? And if it turns out it is good, we'll take it into practice mode, lab some stuff up out of it, and see if you can actually get it to be a viable scheme against the meta, right? So just try stuff out. So here we go, gun split shot. This is a new formation he's never shown. There's a good bubble screen, like it's a Mountain HB screen or something like that. Right there, he's throwing another blind read. Just, I don't even know. I don't even know what he's throwing at this point. He's just kind of chucking and praying. So introducing a new formation now. He's going back into this gun empty tray. So I'm assuming this guy's probably running a custom playbook. Okay. Either he's running a custom or he's running a playbook I've never ran into in my entire life. And I have no idea what playbook he's in at all for offense or defense. Zero, except he's running 3-4 basically all game. So we're going to go ahead and shade up, shade inside to try and not get beat over top. Again, this is how the game plays at this point. And I know I was talking about, hey, just try some stuff out. But you know, when you're facing a complete just savage, or an animal, or a demon, whatever you guys want to call it, a crazy person, yeah, you got to put the pedal to the middle, right? And it's somehow right here, I have no idea how he got burned. I don't know. I shaded it over the top. That's like a 1 speed difference, and in Madden, that almost never happens, and with a shade over the top, somehow he got smoked. I don't know. Maybe it was like some sort of fade route that I don't know about that out of that empty set. I don't know. So this is kind of why you can't put your foot off the gas. You got to keep it pushed down, and you got to go full throttle the entire game. Otherwise, well, you could choke away the game like I sometimes choke games away. Well, and this might be one of those. So anyways, we're not going to try running right here. We're going to go ahead and take it to the touchback, get us out to the 25. Again, running is gun a slot offset. So being up 13 points at this point, if you know that the guy is just kind of getting bailed out on offense, it's best just to chew clock. But I play stupid, okay? I like to play really stupid and really reckless. So we're going to go for the one play tutty, because at this point I was pretty pissed off that he even got a touchdown. So we're going to go ahead and just take our check down right there, trying to air truck. Again, there's going to be a video out soon about air trucking. There is a specific threshold you need to meet to be able to pull it off. Running 0-1 trap, just trying to chew some clock off. Well, and he hasn't been able to stop it. We're breaking to the outside because, well, pursuit angles that are an all-time low. I think they're just as bad as Madden 20 was. And so you might as well take advantage of it, right? Why the run game's so OP is because of pursuit. And, well, and none of these assignments actually working. It's right there. No idea how we just got shedded. Maybe it's our offensive line just being exhausted. So we're going to go ahead and run posts right here. Again, this play, it's easy to run, and it's right there. We get Devontae Adams with his route technician. Easy dot against man coverage. All day, every day, baby. We're going to take that every single snap. We had so many players open right there. I don't even know what I was looking for. I could push a button and hit somebody, right? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and run posts. At this point, I was talking about earlier, it's just good to just try stuff out. Valdez-Scantling getting an unnecessary leaping animation toe tap, like ballerina hop, bunny hop out of bounds. I want him to stay in bounds, but you know what? We'll go ahead and take the first down, up 13 points. Touchdown's going to basically end it. I do know that posts ran stock will beat cover 3 over top. Okay? And we're going to just try beating him over top right here. Looking for our tight end up the seams. Easy dot. We might have had our receiver for a touchdown potentially. You guys probably think, oh, Meister, you're playing super toxic. You're taking timeouts. Heck yeah, it was not a good day that day, so I'm playing super toxic, okay? If you ever play me and I'm being toxic, just know it's not you. It was just not a good day, and I'm taking all my frustrations out on you, okay? So, again, we hit the 2-minute warning. I'm just hoping at this point this guy doesn't DC me. And I get annoyed when people stay in the games like this. Like, I understand there's times when you're labbing, but this guy clearly isn't labbing. It just is, I don't know. Oh, my Lord, this game's awful. We almost got a touchdown out of this. I don't know what this guy's doing. So, at this point, I'm also, it was a bad day, and then I'm just annoyed that he's staying in the game. Okay, there's times where I get that you want to stay in the game, you want to try stuff, but when you're consistently doing the same thing pretty much over and over again and expecting the same results, that's when it gets annoying. So right here, I'm looking for a cover 2. We're going to try and split the safeties for a dot. We got the dot right there. We got the cover 2. We got the laser beam touchdown. So it tells us to go for 2. And you know, of course we're going to go for 2. I was never second guessing that. I was going for 2 to begin with. So we are now up 19 points, trying to make it 21. We're going to run 0-1 trap right here. Pray that we don't get sheds. We don't get shedded. And we get the 2 point, putting us up now 21 points. And to be more toxic, because this play positive crap, screw that. We're playing toxic. We're going to go for the onside kick and get a flag. I don't know how people pull it off and how people can actually get onside recovery when they're kicking it. My guys always run past it. Even when I click on it, it forces me to run past the ball. I don't know, my guy. No idea. So, up 21 points. I don't know what this guy's going to call on offense at this point, being down 21. If he runs the ball, so help me. Good. He's going gun empty tray. Again, he kind of just seems like he has random plays out of gun empty tray that he calls. So, we're going to go ahead and go into, I believe, a Tampa 2 right here. Put a middle third up just so we can't get beat to the sideline. Again, curl flat set to 15. Right there, we got the corner out bagged. We got that corner out bagged. And you see right there, pick, yick, bye-bye. We're trying to showboat just to get him to rage quit. Almost swerving out of his user. And we're taking a timeout. I have no idea why I took a timeout out there. At this point, yep, we're playing super toxic, okay? Super toxic. If you want to play me toxic, you better be locked in, because a toxic T is not a fun one to play against. It is never a fun one to play against. So we're going to try beating his cover 3 over top. If you're going to stay in the game, I'm just going to run that score up, baby. I'm running it up all day long. Looking for B, looking for X. We have X for an easy dot. Valdez-Scantling, sideline catch down on the 1. So we are now on the 1 yard line. And you know our favorite play, Aaron Rodgers, is now in the zone. I think it's Gambler. I believe we're going to go ahead and just catch him on a run commit right there. Bang, he sends 7. We're going to go ahead and hit the tight end up the seam again for an easy dot. Now putting us up, 48 to 21, 27 points. I want the 50, though. If you don't want the 50 bomb, then I don't know why you're playing Madden, boys. So right here, he's in the nickel set. I thought I run a 1 trapper here. Looks like we're going to go ahead and run stick right there. I don't know how Valdez-Scantling caught that. I don't even know how he burned his guy off the line. But that's going to be GG's, okay? That's going to be game. This guy's now down 29 points. So help me, if he dashboards me, I am probably going to smash my controller just rewatching this video again. So, anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, well, be sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want access to a full defensive scheme, well, join the membership today, and, well, that's going to take care of this video. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And, yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. GG's to this guy. Sorry, I was toxic. I get way toxic on this game, okay? I'm going to be completely honest. I get way toxic. This has been Team Ice here. Have a good weekend, guys. See ya.